Okay, and for the back half of today's gaming, it's back to Guild Wars 2, because I'd been trying to decide what my non-Lotro game was going to be heading into the summer, and it was going to be ESO, but I've just had the Guild Wars 2 itch lately. So I'm going to start in on Path of Fire. Basically, I've just got the intro quest to board the airship and head out into the desert.
Fish from here,
I don't know. There sure are a lot of warning signs around.
but I think I saw fish jumping right out there.
I wouldn't mind a nice fish dinner. How about I watch out for lion guard?
I don't think this is a good place to fish. I think that's a bad idea for you two. But I'm not going to stop you. So yeah, I just have the basically starter quest to board the airship and head out to the desert. Because what could go wrong? This Necro basically, I leveled as a goof during the Halloween event last year just to have a side character while I was leveling my Guardian, and I pretty much exclusively got them 1 to 80 just doing like the Halloween events, the maze and stuff like that, just kind of going in there with the group. And then I sort of got to thinking, like, my other Necro is a Scourge, and Scourge is fun, but it absolutely destroys my hands trying to play Scourge regularly. And I don't want to go through and get a bunch of hero points all over again. So what if instead I just have another Necro, and that Necro is my Reaper? So I'm leveling this character and getting hero points to make them into a Reaper. Plus, Necros have swords now, which, even though they're not as truly effective or meta,
From that pyramid.
they're just fun.
Keel gave us orders, so we're going in.
Right now, though, I don't have enough hero points to fully build out Reaper, so I am just staying as a core Necro. And of course, I already have my Raptor mount because I own Path of Fire and have been through the starting Path of Fire stuff earlier enough to unlock the mount on my account.
I didn't come this far to sightsee. I'm going with you.
Yes, there are more elegant methods to dismount the airship, but and again, even though they are not like awesomely meta effective, the dual wielding swords on the Necro is just fun. So I'm gonna stick with that, and then great sword on my back bar for as long as it's viable, as long as I can make it work.
Until after we're done.
There are any left, eh, Commander?
A beautiful blend of talents.
So this initial objective here is basically just cut down a bunch of these guys. Which is kind of perfect for this Minion Mancer build I'm running.
Reinforcements incoming.
It's also going to introduce us to the Herald of Balthazar here, who is going to be a recurring villain.
And you are?
Balthazar's herald, and I have an offer for you. He has chosen to forgive you for your interference with the fire and ice dragons. Join him and fell the crystal dragon.
Yeah, sorry, Herald, you can get fucked.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
Choice.
So again, swords, not the most like awesome, perfectly effective stuff, but it's just so much fun.
Stop! Please
Every
don't!
life I claim is another conscript for Balthazar's army. They will be remade in his honor, just as I have been.
And I do like that the core sword abilities are... Whoop, I should probably actually get some leeching going up to get some life back. I like the way that a lot of the Necro dual sword abilities are basically like they have one kind of regular attack, and then the second like follow-up attack is an optional that costs health to do some extra damage on top of what you were just doing.
Fidus, hold position here and help these people. I'm going after her.
But that's exactly what she wants.
I know. I'll be fine. Be ready for any other survivors I send your way.
Aye, Commander.
Let's see, do I have mastery points I can spend? Okay, nope, I don't have. I only have 3 mastery points collected, and I need 5, so this XP track is basically just kind of hung out to dry for the moment.
Head to the pyramid for safety. We have fought.
I was once like you, full of noble intentions. But then Balthazar chose me as his instrument.
Are you just a puppet? You have a choice.
No, the choice was made for me.
All right, the Herald is pretty much just going to kind of keep running. So we need to... There's someplace we can get... Oh yeah, that's right. First, we need to save the village from these guys. Then we put out the fires.
In higher regard than loyalty. This is the price of defiance. The world belongs to Balthazar now.
The world does not, in fact, belong to Balthazar. You are just a hair mistaken there. All right, more Herald action. Hot Captain on Herald action, or Commander on Herald action, rather. Yeah, it would be nice when I get enough hero points to actually get Reaper just built out. Because I'm really curious to see what it's like having a real working Reaper build.
This village is just the beginning, the tip of the spear. The outcome is inevitable. You're his in life and in death.
Drop the shield!
I'll find you again soon. My friends will take it from here.
Ah, the classic villain disappear. Okay, so we got some Warhounds. that's one hound down, two hounds down.
Over here.
Again, normally, if you were just starting this out back in the day, you would not have your raptor already unlocked.
They're gone? Oh, thank you.
I need to get through that gate.
Okay, I'll just... Oh, If it's down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but maybe you should hang back.
Yes, please. Haxim, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll
you
handle
can
this.
just sit here.
You'll help
It's
me by
fine.
helping me.
Fine. Just please don't let the entire village burn to the ground. Help the survivors. The raptors will get you to anyone who's out of reach.
Got it. And you?
I'm fine. I'll stay with my brother.
Okay. Shout if you need anything.
Commander, I've got something that might help with those fires.
Now we get the water blaster.
Here, take this.
You carry a fire extinguisher with you?
Well, Keel said we should bring insurance for the voyage.
Alright, so first thing to do is going to put out some fires here. Normally this would kind of give me the free training raptor there, but again, already have a raptor of my own, don't need yours. And the fire extinguisher basically just kind of lets you get to all the spots where you can clear your way to various objectives to either rescue villagers or unlock traversal points as well. So like that fire right there, we put out because they're giving the raptor so that you can do that.
Man, good thing you showed up. The Amnoon Cavaliers can't protect us from the Forge.
Cormir has answered our prayers. Bless you.
Put out this fire to make this villager a little bit less, on fire. And again, this is one of the places where they're kind of letting you explore and learn what the raptors can do. Stuff like jumping big gaps, which we did not have before Path of Fire. So honestly, this little starting area and the intended training raptor they give you to traverse it was a really good tutorial for showing, like, hey, mounts are new. Here's the kind of stuff you can do with them that you could not do before. All right, I might have gotten a little close to that fire. And then going forward, we're going to get a little mini section that Okay, there we go. That's all the villagers saved. But yeah, going forward, there's going to be a little mini section where next we learn basically, you know, hey, here's how the mount can be used in combat.
Looks like the raptor's taken to you. Keep it. For your help.
Are you sure?
I don't actually need to buy a raptor saddle because I already have my raptor mount.
It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again. Go through there. It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander, please pay this tragedy back for us.
I will.
Okay, summon our mount and head into the mine.
Get the card. We'll bury him at dawn.
And I need to get my food buff. Just using the regular old birthday cake.
Oh, man, I'm glad this...
Where are the last spiders? Apparently I'm missing some cave spiders. Ah, there we are. And now, again, the next little thing that they're teaching us in the tutorial is normally we couldn't get up that gap unless we had the raptor, which can jump across surfaces. So I really like the way they do this kind of intro to giving you the mount right at the beginning of the expansion. Normally it's just a trainee mount. And having you use its various abilities like right then and there so that you get used to immediately seeing, okay, these are the things that your new mount can do.
Outlander? Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you're serious? Then a hi and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald? An armored woman.
Didn't come this way.
No sign of her.
Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
I also kind of love how this miner is just perfectly nonchalant where I'm sitting here talking to her surrounded by like construct minions. Like, nah, perfectly normal. Yeah, so this is still kind of instanced off, so tutorial zone. And again, make your jump.
Hearing you. Some interference. Try get higher ground if you can.
Higher ground. Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later. Hello? I'm just going to assume you heard that.
Right, and here we are heading into our first main city in the Crystal Desert, the free city of Amnoon.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was told a party...
Yeah, but I'm cooler than they are.
I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked. My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild I told you about.
And of course, Cass is already here, smoothing our way.
It wasn't a solo effort, but yeah, the commander's taken down one or two.
Ritlock? What? Kaz, you're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain, does the commander have permission to enter?
Yes, a high commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me at the Cavalier Station. We should talk.
Right, so basically get our quest completion goodies and head on in. And on this run, I'm going to largely skip some of the optional early on catching up with people. Some of the initial optional extra conversations, just so that I can get into the meat of things. Let's see what we got. I have Cormier. Okay, so that's just going to give me rare gear, so I'll stash that just in case somebody needs it. But again, most of the time when I get a character to 80, I just end up getting them exotics to start with anyway. So rare's kind of meh. All right, talk with the captain.
Sorry for the gate earlier. I get all kinds of people in here, and the stories they tell to get inside. Not that I blame them, but the city can only take so many before bursting. So, I take it you're here for Balthazar.
I am. I'm looking for a place to start.
Here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Well, your guildmates are being hosted by the chief counselor at the Civic Center. She can fill you in about the state of the city and the surrounding area. And she might know something about Balthazar, too.
Sounds good. Anything from the ground level? Someone who's dealt with him or his army firsthand?
My deputy Ayub is at the camp run by Comir's priesthood. The refugees there may be of help. And then there's... How do you feel about getting a little lower than ground level to find what you want? I have a deputy assigned to the local smugglers, the Hamasine. Name a case.
And the other Necro here is summoning all his minions, so I'm going to summon mine too.
That side of the line, of course.
I think I can stomach it.
You'll find them at the casino.
Has to be done.
Tread lightly.
Okay, so now I need to check in with some of the various folks around here and do some info gathering. But also, one of the things I want to do kind of ASAP is outside of town, I think down here-ish, is the first hero point challenge. So as soon as I do my in-town check-ins, I want to get a start on that because, again, I need hero points ASAP to get Reaper rolling.
What are you talking about?
Hi, Commander. Your guildmates were just regaling us with tales of your adventures. You honor us. It's not every day a dragon slayer walks through our door.
The counselor must have misunderstood my part of the story, where she wouldn't be bending over backward to inflate your ego.
Oh, Ridlock, you are still a chump.
But this time, I'm not after a dragon. I'm after Balthazar. Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
The god himself? We only know he's constantly on the move, chasing who knows what. And that Amnoon is essentially surrounded by his troops, which maybe you have some insight into. We're at a bit of an impasse. Joko's government sent representatives of the Morden Crescent to Amnoon to offer military support.
All praise Joko.
The Morden Crescent may no longer be the honorable Sunspears they once were, but they would make powerful allies. And in a time like this, we need all the help we can get.
You people have history books? Open any one of them.
I don't think I've ever, on any of my characters, done the choice to side with Joko's people in these. I'm kind of tempted to make that my choice here.
We should fly Joko's standard and make it clear we welcome his kingdom's support.
We've resisted Joko for years. I'm not about to let him waltz in. And without a fight? Never. It's nonsense. Our only option is to align ourselves with Cormyr's priesthood and the remaining Sunspears.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening, lady.
Will only lead to future conflict. Amnoon has been independent and should remain independent.
It's either stay independent or side with Joko.
Round and round it goes. I'd welcome any counsel you might have, Commander.
I think this character I've been making the bad choices on in general. Or at least the stubborn choices. Like I made the kind of screw you answers on my travel papers in Kainang to get into New Kainang City when I was getting there for hero points. I think we're going to recommend accepting Joko's offer and using the Awakened to fight off the Forged.
An unconventional decision, and not what I expected. But thank you for your input, Commander.
Because
we'll accept the
all praise Joko.
It's our best chance of survival. We do what we must for now, and we'll deal with Joko after the Forged have fallen.
We do what we must because we can.
Oh, no.
So wise, Chief Counselor. Joko will be pleased, and you've ensured Amnoon's future.
No, I've made a terrible decision, but I love it.
A moment, Commander?
And here's where Cass chews me out. I will be very disappointed if Cass is not like, what the hell did you just do?
These people are desperate, caught up in a war they don't understand. Balthazar came to the desert for Kralkatorrik, not for them. But why? Why is he doing it? This is why I wanted you to pick the Sunspears.
Oh yeah, she is not happy with me.
She might guide us to answers or intervene in Balthazar's actions, especially if his goal is noble, but his path is not.
Your hope is inspiring.
Thanks. Have you heard from Tiny?
I couldn't get a clear signal. Guess I should try again. I have some big news to share. There must be some place that's clear of interference. I'll look once I've finished gathering information.
All right. So that's one little conference down. Let's see. Next spot I need to go. I've already got the mastery point from there. So I'm going to take a quick due north detour outside of town. Hi, Shark. That's not sketchy at all. Just going to ignore that. So up north, I believe this hero point is going to be in the ruins over here. I don't think I have any things to open the trade crates yet. Oh, and I also don't have any of my minions summoned.
Arise and do my bidding.
There we go.
I'm fast as the wind.
Bad Shark. Should have just let me mine that ore node, but no. I don't know if I'm going to go like 100% map completionist, but I'm definitely going to nab the various vistas and things as I can. Well, I actually wonder what the map completion reward for this is. That's not going to tell me. Oh well. So, yep, I just basically need to keep going north. So, make this jump across the ridge here.
Raptors love fireflies. See how many you can catch together. You may need more training to reach the ones up higher, but no worries, you'll get there.
There's something with the bleached bones. I don't remember what it is. Must not have been anything I can do right now. Let the raptor keep eating bugs as I go along here. Because again, even though I'm not here for doing this heart right now, doesn't hurt to make progress on it. So I'm going to take the map change because I'm in a safe spot. Unfortunately, when you do the map change, you do have to resummon your minions because it unsummons them for you, which means I won't have Flesh Golem out for a little bit. It resets the cooldown on them. But that's okay. I'm just clearing out the cave trash to get to the hero point. And keeping moving as much as I can not to get hit by those annoying falling stalactites. I think the hero point challenge is up this way? Nope. Oh yeah, that's right. We make the jump across here. There we are. Before I do that, I'm gonna go nab this mithril vein here because it's a rich one. Resummon my Bone Fiend. Now we'll do the hero point challenge. Just get that Defiance bar broken real quick with my great sword abilities. And should be able to finish him off before I even have to swap to my swords. Excellent. So that is putting me starting to get really close. Yep, I got 194 hero points and I need 250 to basically be fully unlocked on Reaper. But for now, I'm just going to get the heck out of this cave and go back to what I was starting to do. Because, of course, the primary goal here is to do the story bits, but I do want to make sure I hit the hero point challenges. Get that unlock.
Rare treasure.
But again, one of the absolute core pieces of Guild Wars 2 is how distracted can you get? I know that one of the reasons that a lot of people end up running into issues with Guild Wars 2 or having trouble with some things is that Guild Wars 2 is a game that very much gives you a lot to do and relies on you having the ability to self-determine your course and your goals. Whoop, that was a terrible jump. I again am going to jump over to this ridge here to get to a safe spot and get that map jump so that I keep pushing forward with that bonus. Get my minions resummoned here. Oh, and now there's a cache here, and I do have a key to open it. And let's see, what have I been stacking up? So metal crate gave me some silver and platinum ingots, no big deal. Oh, got an evergreen lodestone there. That's that glove box. Salvage that, because that's garbage. All right, now head back this way and get back to the stuff I was doing until I get distracted again. I don't think there, oh, nope, there's a hero point challenge basically right ahead, and I think this is another one of those summon and fight. Yep, because here's the bottle. Since I'm already right here, oh, and there's an event. Including a player. Let's just get a quick res on you. Haha.
Look at this. So pretty.
And once again, the thing with Guild Wars 2 is, all right, I was going to go do something, but then I got distracted by something else to go do real quick, and doing that something else got me distracted by another something. And this person is joining in for the hero point. And that's, again, another one of those nice things, is that doing this, we can collectively get the hero point unlock. Or if this person's done it already, they will get a reward for repeating the hero point event. So seeing stuff like that and hopping in and helping somebody out is just like par for the course. All right, now I'm heading back to the actual plot after several sidetracks. So I need to find Deputy Ayub and Deputy Case. But there's also stuff to harvest. So, you know, stopping and gathering, it's a weakness.
Deputy, Captain Rahim pointed me in your direction. Would you mind if I talk to a few of the refugees about Balthazar?
You're welcome to try. Not a lot of folks are in a talking mood. This camp's gonna be no better than the places they fled if we can't get more aid out here soon.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe people will be more inclined to talk when they feel safer.
We certainly wouldn't say no to some help. Priestess Karima can tell you what we need most.
Quick,
Good fortune to you.
Oh no! We're trapped!
Oh,
Huddle up. If you can fight.
and speaking of stuff, hey look, event. Go do event. Just actually, again, not a bad thing because, you know, one of my goals right now is to basically get some ins with the locals and completing pieces in this event is going to help me on that front, plus event completion. So it is totally a multiple birds with one stone type scenario here. Let's get my Bone Fiends back in action here.
Keep fighting. Without us, our city will starve.
Come back here. You have to say, so far, even though the damage and kind of overall utility kind of collectively of the Sword Necro is, as a lot of people have pointed out, kind of middle of the road, I do really like the flavor of it, and I do like that it gives the Necro a little bit of extra mobility in that dash. So that is definitely something that I am not unhappy with getting. Oh, and there's Glorpit, who is that Necro we were seeing earlier. Gonna guess that they're a Reaper, and that was like a Reaper form ability they were in. I have really not done the whole Reaper thing. I'm kind of waiting to do the unlock on it. Well, I mean, technically I have unlocked Reaper on a Necro way back when. But I've never really played one. I think I unlocked like the basic first Necro ability type stuff. So I'm not familiar visually with all of the Necro things. All right, we're almost done with this. Just a few more forge to kill, and then we are good to go. But we've already done enough that the refugees will now talk to us.
We survived somehow. Thanks to you, we can go on to feed our people.
Right, so event complete and heart complete at the same time. go do my quick bit of gathering here. And I think also, because I am right here, a little bit further up this road is another hero point challenge. So because this event took me all the way over here, I'm just going to go ahead and head the rest of the way here and knock this out. I have a sneaking suspicion that might be what this person is coming here to do as well.
Bringer of peace.
So we might again have, yep, I think we have company on our hero point challenge, which again does not suck. Oh, and they're a hunter.
All of you listen to me, please. We have a serious problem. The Hamasine are sabotaging our pipes.
What? Why would they do that?
Just please, get me out.
Very nice. One more hero point challenge done.
Needed back in the city. All right, all right. Get to work, everyone. Watch out for yourselves out there.
Forgive us, King Joko.
Take us back into your kingdom, your majesty.
I'm blinded.
By the light? Oh, apparently... Oh, somebody else is just doing the hero challenge again. Isn't this the same person who did it with me? They would have gotten credit for it, but, yeah, what the heck.
Not bad, Outlander. Maybe worthy of awakening.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to doing plot stuff. 214, which means I need basically 36 more points, and I will be able to just kind of like knock straight into a full Reaper build. Oh, this is that pipe defense event. I've accidentally wandered into that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, I am gonna take the map jump.
Think it's true what the chief said? The Hamasine are the ones sabotaging our system?
Now I should be able to go in here and do the talk to refugees.
Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened to you?
We fled north to escape Balthazar's Forged, but they've been marching the same way lately, up into the highlands. At this rate, we'll run out of places to retreat to in no time flat.
What happened to you out in the desert?
We very nearly didn't make it out alive. We escaped the salt flats right before a Forged invasion. Balthazar has turned the whole desert upside down and... I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Excuse me.
So things are going well.
We left a group hiding from forged attacks in Destiny's Gorge after walking out of the Elon Riverlands to the south. We thought we were in the clear, but we were followed. I had a chance to run, and I took it. I still hear the screams.
So that is basically foreshadowing. Elon Riverlands is down here. It's the next zone south of us.
You shouldn't have. And take heart. Balthazar will pay for this.
So we will go through the Elon Riverlands at some point.
We were coming down from the highlands when we ran into a branded ambush. No one would have survived if Vlast hadn't flown in and saved us.
And the highlands is up here.
The dragon, Glint's offspring.
Don't you mean Gleam?
Gleam was the name the bards gave him, but his true name is Vlast. He's a savior with wings. We owe him our lives.
That's the first scion, Aurine's brother. He's a good dragon?
He carries on his mother's work. Cormyr prays him.
Where can I find him?
No one knows where he roosts. He just shows up to contest the branded.
So Aurine has a brother. That's great news. I hope. Wait until Timmy hears about this. It's time to move on.
All right, so now my last investigation piece is to go check in at the casino. Think the easiest town gates are over this way, if I remember right. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I'm not getting distracted by random NPCs.
What do you want?
You case.
Maybe. Who's asking?
Captain Rahim sent me. He's under the impression that you have access to Hamasine's network.
Yeah? He's wrong. So beat it.
Listen carefully, friend.
So he's very friendly and helpful.
Don't think I won't swat any flies that get in my way.
Well, if that's your angle, then you need Zalambor. He runs things. He is the Hamasine's network. He's usually in his office in the casino, but he's a very busy man.
I'm sure he'll spare a few moments for me.
Begin destruction protocol.
Bring me things I can't find locally.
You must be Zalambor.
I am.
I'm just going to walk right in and interrupt your conversation. It's cool.
Meantime, my casino is yours. Enjoy the Grand Sahil's many luxuries.
Bye, I'm more important than you are.
2 more minutes of dealing with those smugglers. For this, I owe you. But next time, make an appointment.
Maybe I should explain why I'm here.
Oh, I know why you're here.
I am the protagonist. I don't make appointments.
Do with me. Elonian wine?
I'll pass.
You sure? It's not poisoned or anything.
I'm offended, Zalambor. You've never once offered me wine.
Ah, I present to you Archon Iberu of the Morden Crescent. Archon, the commanders come to us all the way from Lion's Arch.
Mordant Crescent. One of Palawa Joko's undead.
I'll be honored with awakening soon enough. But today I still have a pulse, Outlander.
I can fix that.
As I'm sure you're aware, Chief Counselor Iman invited me here to discuss military aid for Amnoon. And I hear the Alliance has gone through, thanks to this Outlander. Although I know you, Zalambor, worked against it.
I don't know what you heard, but you do have the result you want.
I may have made a huge mistake.
What are you...
Don't. You will never betray the interests of King Joku again. Enough of this! Awaken! Reduce this eyesore to rubble! It's unwise to intervene in our affairs, Outlander.
I'm full of unwise ideas. But protecting the living from an undead army isn't one of them.
Beat your chest all you like. Zalambur, don't make me come back here.
And the nice thing with the Minion Mancer is the more things die around me, oh, yeah, that's right, he goes invincible. The more things die around me, the more of my little minions I get. And then when they die, I get more minions. Apparently I just completed some sort of Necromancer sword achievement. Probably kill X number of baddies with a sword. I think that this is just, again, like he's more or less plot armored. But I don't see any more of his buddies around, so...
My apologies for the unpleasantness, Commander. This is why I insist on appointments.
Happy to help. Mainly because now you owe me.
The fact that I'm still able to walk is a point in your favor for sure. This time of war does make for strange bedfellows. Cormier knows I've had worse.
I'm only after Balthazar. You understand?
Artisan of Arms, Necromancer's Sword, yeah.
Whatever else you've got going on.
My organization makes it possible for me to do many things. Fund public works, donate to our refugee guests, keep candle after candle burning at Cormier's temples. I never wanted to cross the Morden Crescent, but I suppose it was inevitable. I'm grateful you were here for the Archon's overture, so I'll keep an ear to the ground on your behalf.
Looks like I'm done here. Now, to see if I can reach Timmy. She said higher ground.
Yeah, so that achievement was, like I was kind of guessing, finishing up tier 3 of the kill X number of bad guys as a Necro with the sword. So I've gotten 1,000 sword kills on the Necro. And now I need to find higher ground. I think that's basically head up, yeah. More or less to the north. Just need to get out of town to do so. Oh, can't go that way. And of course, had my minions despawned because finished up a little instance. That is a really unfortunate thing about Necros, is losing your minions continually. But thankfully, I can make more. I don't remember if there's actually one of these specific communication places that is the correct one, or if it's just you go to a couple of them and then they work.
Timmy, do you read? Come in. I must not be getting a signal.
I'm here, Commander. I read you. Glad you made it to the Crystal Desert in one piece. You are in one piece, right?
So far.
Did you duke it out with the fire guy yet? What's happening? Update. Update now.
Balthazar's got the desert in chaos. I'm trying to find the shortest route to him to... well, you know. But I think the biggest news I've heard is a story about a dragon, Vlast. Supposedly he's another scion of Glint, Aurine's brother.
What? Well, tell me all about him. What's his height, wingspan, powers? Did he eat anybody in front of you?
I haven't met him.
Timmy is such a nerd.
How are things in Radonovus?
It's hard to change people's minds with conjecture, so I'm trying to prove that killing dragons isn't ideal. I'm also trying to get all the Dragon Lab info into Scruffy so I can become more mobile. It's a madhouse in the lab now. They're giving tours. Tours! Ugh. Speaking of which, here comes one now. Check back in when you get a chance.
Okay, so we've got a new mail saying, hey, come back to the casino. Got stuff for you. And I believe this is one of the last kind of core pieces of the intro bits. Here we go.
You should have seen Iman's face when we said we were leaving because we were invited to the casino by its owner.
Anyone who gets that reaction out of a stuffed shirt almost made me think I might like this Zalambur guy.
I heard he donates generously to Cormier's priesthood. They fell over themselves to bless his name.
Maybe Amnoon should put him in charge. I'm surprised that council's not debating the merits of pyramids versus cubes.
You might want to meet him before endorsing him for political office. Canuck, what are you doing here? Enjoying your time off?
Freedom is a sweet drink, Commander. I've been busy quenching my thirst.
You should join us. We were just about to meet with...
Zalambur. I already know a thing or two about this place. A Silvari gambler who's up 500 gold is just my cover, I promise you.
Now that he's free, it's okay if I kill him, right?
Gentlemen, let's keep it civil. How about it, Canuck?
While my freedom's been gratifying, it's also a little boring. This is much more interesting. Besides, I may have made a wager that the slayer of elder dragons can take down a god, and I intend to collect.
What are the odds?
Let's not jinx it, Commander.
Honestly, if I could arrange it so that Ritlock and Canuck actually got to have a, like, knockdown fight to the death, could I set that up so that then both of them died and I didn't have to listen to either one anymore?
Welcome back, Commander. It's an honor to have the members of Dragon's Watch in my humble establishment. Please, follow me. The Grand Sahil is already back to running at full capacity, in no small part due to your earlier intervention. We have all the finest games and entertainment the Crystal Desert has to offer. Do you enjoy games of chance?
When the odds are in our favor.
I reached out across my network for information about Balthazar, and I think I know what he's after.
Kralkatorrik.
You're half right. He's currently hunting down a crystal dragon, but that dragon is Vlast.
I wonder why he'd suddenly change targets.
Who among us can understand the will of a god? It
Do know his forged army has encampments all over the Crystal Desert. He stops at these camps to rally his troops while he's on the Dragon's Trail.
So we might be able to intercept him at one of the forged camps. You've come through, Zellenbor. I actually don't regret keeping you alive.
The feeling is mutual.
High praise.
I'll take my leave now. Enjoy your time here, please. Stay away from the high-stakes roulette. It's rigged.
I knew it.
Alright, unfortunately I have to talk to Canuck and Ritlock.
So, who's up for a trip to one of these camps?
Sounds good to me. Let's shut him down before he's responsible for anyone else's death.
We don't want to rush in blindly. And if I'm going to be joining you again, I may as well make myself useful. I'll scout the main camp, see what I see, and report back.
The main camp? On your own? Seems risky.
Nah,
Good, go do it.
I'll go with him.
Not the response I expected.
Hey, vacations have a way of dulling a blade, so to speak. Can't let you fumble around unsupervised.
That's more like it.
All right. Kaz and I will check out the smaller outposts.
Actually, I'll leave it to you if you don't mind. I have some matters to attend to. There's a temple of Cormyr near one of the forged camps. You can find me there when you're done.
I am that.
Okay, next, I'm gonna go talk to the captain. That is a fabulous outfit there.
Captain, I'm glad I caught you.
Aye, Commander. It would seem you survived the Den of Vipers in Zalambor's casino.
Zalambor was reluctantly helpful. He said the Forged had set up camps in the area. My team is scouting the main camp, but I need to know where any of the smaller posts might be.
Actually, there are 2 forged outposts outside the city walls. They mostly provide reinforcements and tactical support for the main camp.
It would make sense to take those out before attacking the main camp then. Kill the cavalry before they can come to the rescue.
And it might cut back their raids on our city. You'll find one outpost to the north, and the other to the east. I've posted my cavaliers outside them. They can fill you in on what to expect inside.
Alright, off to the north camp here. I'm gonna go cause some trouble. Let's see, how far away is that? Okay, yep, that's not too far outside of town.
Arise and do my bidding.
Alright, got my minions spawned and ready here. And here's my first cavalier. Let's see what he's going to tell me about this camp.
Hi, stranger. Be cautious if you're heading north. The Forge have set up artillery at their camp just ahead.
The casino owner in Amnoon told me that the war god Balthazar rallies his troops at these camps.
Ah, Zalambor. I haven't seen Balthazar come around here, but the Forge are nasty enough on their own, especially now with the cannons and all.
Well, I can put the Forged and their cannons out of commission.
Maybe you can leave a couple standing. I really need to keep this post.
Please don't put me out of a job, in other words. Alright, so technically my goal here is to sabotage, but let's be honest, I'm going to go in here and more or less just wreck shop. That is my goal, is just kill. Oh, I don't intend to escape. I intend to kill you all. And again, I love that the intention of this is to sabotage him with explosives. Like, nah, I have my own weapons.
Give up yet?
Think this should be my last cannon? Yep.
Just like she said, no sign of Balthazar. But at least there are fewer forged to threaten Amnoon. Maybe I'll have better luck at the other outpost.
Alright, what is still... Okay, you sneaky hands. Trying to figure out what was still alive and aggroing my minions. Tiny, sneaky little crawling hands.
David, help protect our pups. I hate stunning the poor pups. They'll get away otherwise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this one alone because it's one of those like grab and return events and it's almost done, so it is going to fail. It was just running for too long before I even got there. Give me that orichalcumore. Oh, and there's the gate assault event running. I'll dip into that real quick. Just get the nice circle of death spinning here and going. Got him. Right now, on my way to the other camp, checking with the Cavalier there. Hey, what's up, Des? Yeah, I played Lotro earlier and then hopped on Guild Wars 2 after I took a quick break. I'm rolling a new Necro through Path of Fire, and they keep distracting me with events. I'm not doing that event. I am going to go to the camp and do what I'm here to do. Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, Guild Wars 2 is really one of those games where you need to have like a plan and kind of like a self-determination that you've got going of this is what I want to be working towards long term as well as short term, because there's a million things to do and you can either run around just kind of ADHDing it, which is also fun because there's a million different events and things going on. But if you're trying to straight line towards a goal, it really is a case of like, okay, I'm setting myself my long, medium, and short-term goals and sticking to those.
To this camp. Saved myself some trouble.
All right, so I need to head into this camp and grab intel. But yeah, so Necro, we this is something that is relatively new. Is Necro can do dual wield swords now, so I can do a great sword and dual sword. I am not an Asura, Des. You take that back. No, I am of course a Silvari. Now, again, I did make them as short as the height slider could go because I find it hilarious. But no, I am not a freaking Asura.
Rare treasure.
Ouch. Okay, so knockbacks are a little bad. Oh, yeah, because there's an officer here, that's why.
What's this?
But yeah, the dual sword Necro is so far a lot of fun.
This looks interesting. Aha.
Okay, that is not the intel that I actually needed.
this. Give up yet?
Yeah, Silvari is my favorite race, and you know, you can let's see, I know there's a way up there. I think I have to go around the side though. Yeah, several of the characters that I do play regularly are Silvari.
Nothing here.
My engineer's a Silvari, this Necro's a Silvari. Ah, crap. I forgot that I have my Raptor's long jump kind of pumped up.
I can barely stand.
There we go. All right, now back to investigating the investigating things.
No luck, but I'm not giving up.
Yeah, Silvari are a cool race. I like the backstory and the concept to them. I think for me, Guild Wars 2 is really like the Silvari and the Norn are the two that if I was gonna be regularly playing, would probably be my my choices. And so I make a lot of Silvari.
This looks interesting. No luck, but I'm not giving up. This looks interesting. Got to keep looking.
Yeah, the Norn start is honestly kind of hilarious, where it's just like, okay, what's the big inciting event here? It's a party.
Where is that intel?
Do not want that guy to stick me between him and that barrier there.
Look at this. So pretty.
Okay, now I need to find the last couple of intelligence bits. Where are the last clues I'm looking for? And this is me getting stuck in a fern. I bet there's something inside here. Nope.
This looks interesting.
Ah, here we go.
2 camps and still no sign of Balthazar. At least now we won't have to worry about leaving our flanks exposed at the main camp. Hopefully Ritlock and Canuck had more luck scouting it out.
Ritlock and Canuck are basically incompetent, so I really doubt they had a ton of luck. Oh.
Maybe if we
And again, wandering little mini event. Quit hiding behind barriers, you jerk. Oh, it's sending me all the way over there. Okay, so I will do the map jump there before it goes away.
Come forth from death, my beauty.
Explain your thinking, because I just don't follow you.
Commander, glad you're here. I was getting tired of listening to him complain about the weather.
All I said is that I find this arid climate to be less than ideal.
I think he's wilting.
What have you learned about Balthazar's camp?
I'm told this is the main forged camp in the region. It has an extremely heavy troop presence.
Then I say we charge in and take him out before they know what hit him. Fast and fierce.
Or, given that we'll be staggeringly outnumbered, I suggest we use finesse to engage a few at a time.
Okay, follow my lead. Let's go meet a god.
Or kill a god, you know, one of the two.
Gate's clear. Time to rush him and crush him.
They'll likely have sentries posted inside.
Yes, of course, that's your answer, Ritlock.
To avoid their notice.
All right, Canuck. Go ahead. We'll cover you.
Gates open. We've been spotted. If that sentry reaches the alarm, we'll be swarmed.
I know technically I'm supposed to be stealthing this, but nah. I'm kind of curious if you just go all out, like, attack in here. If you can survive, is it still, like, does it mess you up, or is it okay? Oh, that stupid pull ability. All right, fine. If you're going to keep pulling me over here, I'm just going to kill you. Like, I don't think you actually want that. Okay, so I need to get all the way up there.
I can barely stand.
Yeah, I don't want to do stealth. I want to walk in and just kill things. Partly because the more things die around me, the more minions I get.
Get that sentry or we'll have the whole camp on us.
So, you know, kind of plays into my strengths not to do stealth, but just to walk through and murk all these guys. Oh, and Ritlock is off on his own down here. Of course he is. Because why would Ritlock stay with the group? Ritlock, my dude, I had a plan.
Give up yet?
Because see this here? This isn't where we actually want it to be, you idiot Char. We want to be up here where I was going.
No Balthazar. No telling what's on the other side of this gate.
Only one way to find out. We smash, slash, and trash.
Don't you ever just engage an enemy?
This is one of the few times I'm actually going to side with Ritlock. No, we smash our enemies.
How dare you misbelievers interfere in our work? You are
protected
before Balthazar.
That's one officer down. This is the main camp. There's got to be other officers inside. Let's go get them.
With any luck, we might even get a look at this so-called god.
If he's not here, we should let him know we stopped by. Leave no forged officers standing.
Fast and fierce.
Now you're talking.
That sentry's been alerted. Get them. Oh, wonderful. Okay, sentry's down.
Balthazar, save.
Yes, the more of you die, the more little mini minions I get. Canuck, what are you doing? You are literally going off to fight stuff we haven't aggroed yet. I swear, between Ritlock and Canuck, they did saddle me with Team Idiot for these.
That sentry's been alerted. Get them. Okay, sentry's down.
Okay, next officer is up this way. And he's going to come right to us, happily enough.
Protected. Glorious combination of skill.
Kanaga's over here trying to 1v1 this guy. No, you are just not good enough to do that. Alright, and... Oh, I'm going to go ahead and just clear out all these guys here, make myself some room.
That sentry's going for the alarm. Take them out. We stopped that sentry. One for me.
What is that thing? There in the central hub.
Glorious combination of skill.
Okay, now off into the middle. And, you know, kill all the retreating ones because don't let any forged live if you can. Ooh, yep. His type is Sentient Artillery. Take off his reinforcement here. I'm just going to guess that chipping the reinforcements down is probably going to make this a lot easier. When in doubt, kill the ads. Oh. Yeah, it's nice. Get yoinked into the portal there. And it has eaten almost all my minions, so that's a bummer. Come on.
Come forth from death, my
Alright, apparently I need to just get back on top of this. And get some of these reinforcements down. That's better. What am I missing? Okay. Golem. See, that's the annoying thing, is basically getting, like, pulled into one of those static and placed damage items. Like, come on.
Back in the battle. I summon you, minion. Rise!
See, it's that pull into some place that I literally cannot get out of.
Back in the battle. Your time has come again, lost soul. I am death incarnate.
And stay down. Balthazar's tin soldiers are getting bigger and nastier.
I've seen worse from Iron Legion cubs.
You can tell him that in person, Tribune. But we've got to find him first.
Camp's clear, but no sign of Balthazar or his herald.
The so-called god of war seems to be better at hiding than fighting.
Careful. Graveyards are full of soldiers who underestimated their enemies.
We should meet up with Casimir and decide where to go from there.
The Temple of Cormyr's right up this hill.
And now we head back out of here. Yeah, that fight is annoying just because there are so many instances where they're basically doing the whole thing of, all right, I'm going to pull you into something that's going to damage you, and you're kind of just stuck there. Like, come on.
I don't believe I've ever been inside a human temple before.
You'll be fine. Just don't spit on the floor, blow out any candles, or let anyone hand you a pamphlet. Just trust me on this.
All right, Cass, where are you at? Am I just completely missing you?
Cormyr, I ask that you guide me through this difficult... Oh, I didn't see you enter.
Sorry, Cass. I didn't mean to interrupt your prayers.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to wander into the temple with a bunch of necromantic abominations following me. It's totally cool.
No sign of Balthazar or his herald. I'd hope you might come back to Amnun with us to speak with Chief Counselor Iman.
Commander, I regret the intrusion, but I must speak with you.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I know more about you than just your title, but please, we should speak in a more private setting.
Conversations that begin with that never go well. Especially with somebody carrying a rifle.
I am Keto, and I believe I can help you. You're looking for Vlast, the crystal dragon being hunted by Balthazar, yes?
How do you know what I'm looking for?
The Order of Shadows has eyes and ears throughout the Crystal Desert, and you haven't exactly been a quiet presence here.
Order of Shadows? I know of the Order of Whispers.
I am incredibly quiet and subtle in everything I do. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Commander, I understand you visited our camp.
Oh, hi, Harold.
combination of skill. Everyone, this thing targets civilians. We've got to protect these people.
Why do you waste your energies fighting a god? Join him and fight the dragons instead!
Over here!
Oh yeah, this is right. This is the one where you basically have to move the civilians out of his AoE.
Protected. Over here!
I swear it's literally like training DPS players of don't stand in the bad.
Killing my minions? I'll make them.
Okay, guys, please.
Come to me! I'll protect you!
These innocents cower in the glory of Balthazar's light. I send them on to be made worthy, to be strengthened, to be forged!
I won't let you touch them. Over here!
It is exactly like training DPS. Okay, don't stand in the cleaves. Don't stand in the fire.
Protected. Beautiful blend of talents. Move! Run to me! That's refreshing.
Come on.
This way! Hurry!
No, calling you over here does not mean just like stop right at the tables there.
A glorious combination of skill. Over here!
Balthazar,
Protected.
by your will, protect me! You dare defy the god of war? The fires of Balthazar will consume you all!
Look out! Don't let her escape!
Wait! We have to revive the faithful before the fire gets them.
The Herald can wait.
Fair enough.
Okay, fine. If you insist. If you really want me to, I will play the objective, not the kills. Sigh.
Her power. She's nearly as strong as a god herself.
She sees your determination to protect the innocent as a weakness, one she can exploit.
The path to Balthazar runs through his herald. We can't give up the chase.
Commander, our goals are aligned. The Order of Shadows wants to work with you. Meet me at Macaulay Outpost, north of here. I can help you track the Herald from there.
Okay, so how far north is that? That's going to be up through here. Is that in the next zone? Okay, yep, that's going to take me to the next zone. Which I don't want to go to yet. So So I actually want to head back down south. So I want to get the waypoint. I want to get some more waypoints around here so that I can get my travel unlocked. So I want to get all the way down into Destiny's Gorge there. And get there. Quickest way is going to be to hang a left here. And go through this ravine, I think. Okay, or I really should have actually paid a lot more attention and killed these guys.
Assistance, please. I like that little fellow. Back in the battle. Join me.
Just sort of assuming I could raptor my way through that probably was not the best idea in the world. That whole it's a veteran enemy and some friends thing probably should have been my tip-off that that wasn't going to work. Okay, this is not... Well, this might actually be the way I need to go.
No, not like this.
Killing my minions?
Safe.
Quit going invulnerable, you jerk. And fine, I'll kill your friend instead. Oh, that I think was one of the event mobs. Can I get through the flame barriers? Nope, okay. But can I spring her? Oh, dang it, now I'm in combat. Just trying to get waypoints. You guys just don't want to let me go where I want to go. So mean. I sorta can though. Okay. Haha. yes, I can cheese my way through that camp and get to the waypoint I was looking for. There we go. So this basically just unlocks the portal to get down into the zone to the south here, into the Riverlands. So it is a nice, convenient little spot. Don't think there's a hero point challenge around here. I don't remember where the other hero point challenges are.
Mind giving us a hand, Outlander?
Think there's some in this general area here. Back to the temple waypoint now. And there'll be a vista here. There's all those veteran guys down there, which honestly I'd kind of like to ignore if I can. So I am going to glide past them. And I'm out. I discover this little encampment here. So I think up north of me on this ridge, I want to say there was a hero point challenge someplace around here. But no, this just looks like it leads to... Yeah, that leads back to the temple. So I am most likely misremembering this area. And what the heck, I'll kill a little wandering pack here. No, I think you'll find it is you who can't escape. Yeah, because that's the mastery point. So I'm still missing 2 hero point challenges for here. I do not remember where they are. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not going in there. So this is back where I was right near the start. Got a nice little vista of this mine complex here. But for the moment, I think I'm going to dip back into the main city real quick. Whoop. That doesn't look good. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy. Because no.
That's refreshing. A nightmare.
It is kind of funny that when I'm in my death shroud, I can still be feared. Like, you would think that maybe that'd be immune from that form of fear at least, because I'm like almost literally a walking nightmare of death, but I guess we can still be scared.
I'm sorry. We're out of room.
Now, if I remember right, the bank is up in this kind of large central building here.
As long as they keep Balthazar at bay, they can stay as
Yeah, there we are. Because I know that I have been accumulating some extra bits of junk. Okay, that's a weapon box, which I don't need yet.
Threshold achieved.
I want that.
And what's that? Phylactery. Okay. Just another container. That is vendor trash. Alright, I think... Oh, one more container to open. Alright, I think that is all of my loot. So now... Go put some of this in the bank. Melonian glove box might be useful for somebody. An abomination weapon box, I will check later to see what skins those have. Now you get my vendor trash. And my inventory looks much nicer now, thankfully. And let us see. who is on and doing stuff. Because I need to get a break in and actually get some food. Well, nobody that I know was playing Guild Wars 2. So we'll see who else is live. Ah. I'll go over to Redbeard Flynn. And he's playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.